This is the Tendelin wood grain carbon fiber iPhone 13 case. I've been eyeing this one for quite a while and finally laid hold on it about a month and a half ago, and it is holding up really well. I was a little bit worried about what the quality might be on this. Is it going to start peeling, falling apart? But it actually feels really, really well made. The seams are tight. They feel good. Doesn't feel sloppy at all. My kids have been playing with the phone, dropping it from time to time. In the last month, they use the phone a lot. I use the phone a lot. It's been in a purse, my wife's purse, a fair bit. Not the most crazy rugged wear, but at the same time, it's not been kept on a plush pillow either, and it is holding up fantastic. I am really happy with how this looks. The other thing I wasn't sure about was, how is this wood grain going to look? Is this carbon fiber going to feel fake? What about this leather? So obviously the leather is a synthetic, but it looks pretty good. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel plastic. It's got a nice little texture to it. We've got the carbon fiber here. Feels reasonably good. It looks great. It's got a texture to it. It's not just a smooth print on. There's actually a texture when you feel it. The wood grain, I actually think that this might actually be an actual veneer, because this wood grain looks fantastic. I'm super happy with it. You got a little bit of these grippy things on the side of this particular model. I'm not sure how much they're actually doing, but they look great. They look like they're going to stay in place for a long time. All the ports are well cut out. I'm not having any trouble sticking my plug in or anything like that can happen on a knockoff case. So this feels pretty legit. The do not disturb switch is easy to get at. There's a ridge around the camera there to kind of protect a little bit more, which is great. You kind of have this rubber type surface rim around the phone. Some people don't like those. I really like that because I've found that makes a huge difference in protecting my screen, especially once you have a screen protector on there. If you've got a screen protector on there, all of a sudden that raises your screen out, and suddenly it can actually be easier to damage your screen. So having that raised lip is a really big deal. It feels like a good quality. It doesn't feel like it's going to peel or anything like that. I think this case is going to last me a long time. It looks really sharp, looks really great. I am super, super happy with this. The only complaint that I might have is that these buttons, compared to my last phone case, these buttons were just so easy to hit, and they just felt so good in terms of like travel, how far the button pressed. These buttons aren't hard to click. They're not stiff. They just don't have as much travel. They just don't feel quite as fun to press, but they're totally functional. They feel good, really. And they do the job well. So really nothing to complain about. I think it could have been fun if they just had a little bit more travel on them, but I don't want to take the case off for you because it's stiff enough that it's got a lot of structure to it. And so it doesn't just peel off like a silicone case might. It doesn't come off that easy. So it's just not a lot of fun to take off. Once it's on there, you're going to leave it on there. So if you want to be taking it off and on all the time, it may not be the case for you, but overall, super happy with this case. Oh, right. And I got the version with the magnet in it. I know there's sometimes talk about these metal rings in there not doing a great job. This is pretty good. It's not hard to get it off, so it's not the craziest. It's not like, oh wow, you have to I've seen some cases where you have to really pull to get them off, which I think would be pretty annoying. Whereas this is totally on there, and but comfortable enough that it's not hard to get off, but it's not just going to slip off by accident either. It's going to stay on your stand, on the bumps in a car. You're going to be able to pop socket or something on there if you want. It's 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 a good magnet on the back. It works well if you've got a good device that actually has a good magnet in it to do its part as well. So, just thought I'd mention that. Hope you found this review helpful, and thanks for watching.